Excuse me, Pee Wee. Listen, can I talk to you over here in private for a minute? I got just a little problem.
What's the matter, Cowboy Curtis?
Well, it's like this, Pee Wee. I knew I was coming over here to spend the night and all, and then it dawned on me this here's a pajama party, and, well, I don't have any pajamas to wear.
Well, what are you sleeping, Cowboy Curtis?
Nothing. I sleep in the nude.
See your problem. I know. Let's ask Jumpy for help.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Wake-go, Genie, if you hear, calling Jumpy to appear.
You rang?
Hi, Jumpy. Cowboy Curtis needs a pair of pajamas for the party. I wanted to make it my wish for the day.
PJs, huh? Well, cowboy, what sort of fashion statement would you like to make? Trendy, traditional, sensuous, sensational?
Well, I kind of like something with a cowpoke flavor to it.
Of course. Spirits of the tumbleweed, help our cowboy friend in need. See him fitted for the night in PJs that are out of sight.
Thank you, Jumpy.
Anytime, cowboy.
And thank you, Pee Wee.
You're welcome, Cowboy Curtis.
Yes, thank you, Pee Wee. You will be missed. Let's go. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I had to get that one out there. That's awesome.
It's always the way, and it's a symbol to pass way. And Pee Wee's definitely up there on that level. Like he's very much a part of the pop culture of my life, and he's gone now. It's crazy. It's crazy seeing those old clips too, man. That was so long ago.
Oh my God, yeah. And the reason I played that one, even though it's cool, there's so many cool reasons to play that, is because Lawrence Fishburne, who played Cowboy Curtis, and John Singleton, the director, they met on Pee Wee's Playhouse. Of course, he was Lawrence was Cowboy Curtis, but John Singleton was security. He was like this big dude that worked the door. He was in school at the time. And one day,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and
Furious Style.
Yeah, and one day they just got, I guess Lawrence said, "Hey man, you need a cup of coffee. You like you've been working too hard." So he just bought him a cup of coffee, and Lawrence, Singleton was so grateful for that. He said, "Man, one day you would tell everybody who would listen that he's a director and he's in school right now and he's going to make movies someday." And he said, "One day I'm going to make a movie. I'm going to let you star in it, and it's going to win an Academy Award." And he's like, "Right on, bro." He's like, "Okay, whatever." Years later, fast forward to Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood is in production, and Singleton fights for Lawrence to get the job because he hadn't really had anything at that time. It was just Pee Wee's Playhouse. It was very different than the mood of Boys in the Hood. But he went on.
He was actually in Apocalypse. He was in Apocalypse Now.
Okay,
but he wasn't well known as a.
Oh no, he was like
if you go watch Apocalypse Now, I went and watched it, and I completely missed him. It does not look like Lawrence Fishburne at all. I did not know it was him. I had to go look it up to figure out which character was Lawrence Fishburne.
Does he have a line?
But I did not know that. John Singleton. Yeah, he talks. He's one of the soldiers on the boat when they go to Vietnam. Yeah,
wow.
But he just doesn't look like a young Lawrence Fishburne. He looks like a totally different person. But I didn't know that they worked together on that show. John Singleton, it's crazy he passed away almost 4 years now. I can't believe that. But I was a big fan of John Singleton, a big fan of Boys in the Hood. That was a very big deal in my childhood, man.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Now, man, it's like, Pee Wee is gone, Jumpy's gone. Long live Jumpy. Long live Pee Wee and Jumpy. They're both gone now. John Singleton's
when you
gone,
think about now, you've had a little bit longer life. I'm curious, when you think about like the icons of the pop culture of your life, who are some of the ones that are like gone that you think of like, man, they were huge in my life, pop culture wise?
Probably
Sammy Davis Jr. maybe.
Sammy was huge. Yeah, when I was a kid, Sammy was huge. That's why I played the Batman clip with him in there. So I still dig Sammy.
Yeah.
He's one of the Rat Pack, some of the coolest men on the planet. Sammy and the boys and Frank and those guys. But the
And
one that
to me, just real quick, it's always like super cool that they had the one black dude in the Rat Pack.
Yeah.
They did get in there, That's so cool.
they did, they took care of Sammy too. It was like, hey, don't fuck with Sammy.
Yes,
He's
they
with me.
did.
It was like
really
a very
love-
racist era.
I love the stories of Cary Grant, of Frank Sinatra. I really love the stories of them sticking up for him, man. That really means a lot to me.
Yeah, but to me, I guess the biggest impact on me in my pop culture life was probably Prince, because I did not see Prince's death coming. I was a big Prince fan. I think he's one of the best musicians out there, and I thought he lived forever.
Prince was huge.
Oh yeah, it was just like what, and it turned out he was like just ailing all this time from jumping off stages and landing, and it took his toll on his hips and his joints, and he was just in pain all the time, and that caused him to get addicted to the painkiller, which caused him to get some bad painkillers, and there you go. It can happen to any of us.
It's so easy to get addicted to these things. I remember
Yeah.
being a kid and just being curious of how it felt to be addicted to things. Now I'm a grown up, obviously. I know exactly being addicted to caffeine, among other things.
Tell me about
exactly how it feels. And kids, it's not fun. It's not
not
fun.
fun.
Don't do it.
Enjoy your childhood, drug and everything else free. Yes.
Yeah.
All
But stay away from drugs as much as possible because you do not want these vices, man.
No.
Jeez.
So howdy to the chat. Who's out there?
Yes,
my
we
God,
got a lot in the chat.
That's my other son, Scotty.
We got Scotty Vaughn in here. We got Spicer McElroy in the hizzy.
Ooh,
We got
he's
80s
already
guy is also coming through. We got
Yes,
Sleepy
sir.
Reader, who time. Actually, let me just get this out because time is running out. This Saturday, August 5th, midnight, is the last chance to. So it's actually Friday night, actually at midnight. It's your last chance to nominate Indie Comics and Reviews for a comic book community award over at cbcawards.org. So if you have not gone over there and represented for Lorenzo yet, I need you to get over there today, tonight, tomorrow, and make sure that you get him nominated for Best Comic Book Review. Very important that we get him on the board again. So this is it, guys. If you haven't done it yet, time is running out. Please get over there. And if you don't do anything but nominate Indie Comics and Reviews, that's cool with me. Just make sure that we get our guy on the stage again. All right.
Yeah,
Link in
a
the
lot
chat.
of other things. I appreciate the sentiment, son, but there's a lot of other deserving folks out there. Sleepy is one of them. So
Hey, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Oh yeah, and of course, Sleepy Reader.
Of course,
do
Sleepy
two
Reader,
things.
yes.
Get him in for Best Comic Book Review, and also get Damien Sleepy Reader 666. Get him nominated for a Lifetime Achievement Award. Let's get him that big win this year. At least, definitely want him on the board again. So let's definitely start there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I
All right,
see
I'm
we
done.
got
CBC
Naman out there. Did I see Naman out there? I saw a comic book worm somewhere in the chat.
got
There he is.
Yes.
What's up, Naman?
Another great candidate for the CBC Awards. So while you're filling that out, go ahead and think about him. There's a number of people. Scotty Vaughn is a great, Lorenzo's other comic book son is a great channel that has blown past my channel in terms of subscribers. So that's
The
another
hardest
great
working man
candidate
in
to
comic
think
books.
about.
Yes.
Yes.
This guy.
So
Yes.
yeah, get over there. I just get these numbers up, man. Just represent and make sure that you put your favorites on there. And it's not a big deal. Nobody's winning $1 million here, but let's just represent and have some fun and get our favorite people up there if we can.
For sure.
What's up,
And
Trev? We got
okay.
Trev, another channel to think about. Trev, the shipping
Absolutely.
guru, another channel to think about. Do not want to skip Trev in the chat. That's my guy. Right
Don't
there.
skip
I got
Trev.
all
Please
the
don't skip
love for
Trev.
One of the
Love you,
dope
Trev.
members of this channel. One of the dope members of the community, and also another channel that is really just blowing up in terms of growth. So another channel to check out for some dope content
Yeah.
and potential CBC Awards nominations.
For sure.
But yeah, Chad, tell us. We got Michael Jackson was one. Chad, who are the big icons of pop culture in your lifetime that have passed away? Obviously, we got Prince, we got Michael Jackson. I think Pee Wee Herman is absolutely up there. He had his moment, and everybody knew who Pee Wee Herman was. even
Oh
kids
yeah.
nowadays, it feels like they know who the hell Pee Wee Herman is. So he's definitely on that list. What are some other ones that I just can't believe they're gone? I know Humphrey Bogart. He's not really of my time, but I'm upset
He was a
that
cool
Humphrey
dude.
Bogart and Lauren Bacall, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall, I spent some time obsessed with both of them. And so they're not really of my time, but I definitely think of them just as I had an obsession. I still have an obsession with them. They're so
They
cool.
they met
Their
working on a
movies are so
movie,
good.
and their romance just like
Yeah.
their chemistry was just like
To have and to have not.
yeah, yeah,
They met
yeah,
on To Have and To Have Not, which is
yeah,
a great movie, and you can see the electricity on screen. Like
yeah.
Lauren Bacall is not really my type, but but she's just a woman, so she is my type. Like she is just like electric. There's something about Lauren Bacall that is beyond like how she looks. It's
She
just
can
like
have it
she's
if she
just
wants it.
electric, man. She's electric, man. I highly
She
recommend
is.
you watch To Have and To Have Not. In those movies with Lauren Bacall, she's really just like, wow,
She's sultry.
that's a motherfucking woman.
That's the way I would
That's a
describe her.
woman right there.
She is a sultry actress. She knows how to fucking act. She's really good at the way she had a good voice and everything, and her style was great. Yeah, she's one of my favorites too from back in the
And
day.
don't listen to Scotty Vaughn. He's just being dumbass humble and shit. Fuck that humble.
Oh, speaking
Fuck
of
you,
Naman,
Billy.
I will remember. If I get this out.
Naman.
Supportive, but I will be on Naman's show. Make sure I ever give this plug for Naman's show, which will be on this Sunday at 8 p.m. Pacific, 5
Oh my
Eastern.
God.
I want to say.
So late.
Yeah, it's.
my
I
God.
know it's pretty late. I know it's just late. We're night owls, but Naman is East Coast. I want to say so. It's pretty late for him too. But maybe he's a night owl too, and I'll be on his show and looking forward to that. That's he's just an artist. Behind the Artist, I want to say what this show is called, or something to that effect. So I appreciate being invited on that show.
Damien, you ever been stung by a dead bee?
Wow. Have you?
That's a random quote from the Humphrey Bogart movie.
Oh wow! I don't remember that.
I don't think it's
I gotta
from
check
To
that
Have.
out.
It's not from To Have and To Have. Is it from To Have? It's the one where he's like overseas and he's a boatman and he's got his little drunk friend with him, and of course Lauren Bacall's in it. I don't think
That's
it's
the
To Have and
African
To Have
Queen?
Not. I can't.
The African
No,
Queen?
because
Huh?
No, because Lauren Bacall's actually not in that movie. That's another
Ooh.
lady in that movie with him.
Ah, okay.
I
didn't know that.
because I read about her going. I read about they were together when he filmed that movie though.
Mhm.
But no, I'm gonna have to look it up though. It's killing me. Go ahead, though.
Oh.
While you're doing this.
Yeah. Naman says Kobe. Yeah, Kobe was a big shocker too. Yeah, I was just like, you never
Kobe.
expect, that was like, man, I remember the day exactly. It was like, holy shit, really? Are you sure about this? And like, fuck, I mean, he's just like such a young man, just retired and so much ahead of
It
him.
really affected me because he was not done. I think he was going to do big stuff for women's basketball, and he just like, you watch clips of Kobe, and you like, I understand that I'm like, there's certain people who are just built different, like who are just driven on a level that I can't fathom, and he was definitely one of those people. I'm not driven like that dude is driven. I wish I was.
Yep. And you don't know what you have until he's gone. Like he was not a popular player when he was he was popular, but he was kind of hated by a lot of people when he was playing, And then when you lose him, because I got his rookie card for like a song, it was graded a 9, and then I sold it for like $700, after he passed. So it's like some people like MJ, you can never get a MJ card for anything cheap, But Kobe seemed like the more accessible guy. I don't know, but MJ is very much more aloof, kind of an individual. But man, so yeah, right. This guy, the African Queen had Katharine Hepburn. I want to say, right? That's what that was.
Yeah,
yeah. That's who was in there.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who is another woman around there? I'll tell you what, that's a woman.
I tell you what, that was a woman.
Absolutely, dude.
What's up, John
She's
Stout?
like Lauren Bacall, and like she just has that electricity, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She was. Katie was a strong woman before strong woman was a thing. So, shout out to her too.
Yeah.
Scott Point,
Harriet
second best
Tubman
player of
might
all
have something
time.
to say about that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a whole other story. Completely overlooked. It should be on the damn $20 bill. God damn it. What's wrong? Get that motherfucker off
That's
the $20
another
bill or
one that
something.
I got a text
Yeah.
about. Like she
Yeah.
was just she's like this stuff is like it's hard to believe. Like it's nuts. Like I cannot even begin to have the testicular fortitude that she had. Like I just don't think it's in me. Like I don't think I'm built like that.
I mean, shoot,
I'd
once
be
I get out,
I'd be
I ain't
scared.
going back. I ain't going back,
I'd
bro.
be
I mean,
scared.
God
I'd be
bless, but
scared
I'm
all
not
the
coming
time,
back.
bro.
But she went back. She went back and got people and brought them back, man. So yeah, that has to
Yeah.
be applauded. Yeah.
Not built like that. I don't think I'd like to
Most
think I
folks
am.
aren't. You would like, yeah. I mean, maybe for like your babies or for your family or something, you might do that kind of thing. But man, she did it because she thought it was the right thing. So
Look
man,
at this chat popping off. We got Mojo sneaking in here. What's up, man? It's getting down out here. Thanks for coming through, y'all.
Hello.
Oh, there's Beckerman.
Hey.
Beckerman gracing us before he gets back to the wrestling.
What's
Beckerman
up?
and I had a great time.
I
Beckerman
saw
and I had a
that
great
video.
time. Yeah.
Oh,
Was that pretty
man.
good? I was pretty proud of it, man. Actually,
Yeah, that was a damn good video with John Cougar Mellencamp in the background. Yeah, that was a damn good video.
I think I learned something new about how I want to edit videos. I have a con this weekend, and I'm definitely going to go into that thinking about a new way of like trying to string together interesting videos. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, check that out, man. And I wanted to just catch the feel and excitement in an interesting way of what is fun about local wrestling, and I felt like I did that, so I was pumped about it. And Beckerman said nice things about it, and if he takes the time to say something nice about it, I know I did good. If he takes because it's not often that happens.
He recognizes good quality, but he's a tough customer, but he knows good stuff when he sees it. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so man, what else we got?
Oh yeah,
Shout it
comic
out there.
books.
Yeah, there's comic
Oh,
books.
yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of Dodge. Funny thing about comic books, look at you. That's like a modest stack for you. That's about what, 10, 12 maybe?
Very modest, yes. I'm
Ah.
very proud. I did go bomb. I did the 1 in 25 Lucio Perillo.
Ooh,
I need to post that actually. I was gonna post it on the gram.
absolutely.
I'll do that while you're talking about your books.
So books. I did send some books off to be graded, and they came today.
Oh, did you get them back?
I got them back today
yes,
in a reasonable amount of
I
time.
love
reasonable
from
amount of time.
CBCS?
From CBCS. I mean, about a month.
Oh wow.
They got their shit together now. I mean, they were moving and everything was all up in the air last time, but now they got it together. And
There's the Beckerman I know.
Oh, there you go. Well, he doesn't rib you a little bit. He ain't healthy, so there you go.
No,
So, oh shit. I'm trying to not see the grade, but I have not looked at these yet. So this is I sent 7 books in. John
full
Stout.
screen. What are you doing? Let's see.
And John Stout, I know you hate slabs. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, but I'm gonna zip through as quick as possible. But I got 7
I think
graded, which
slabs are a
Yes.
necessary evil.
they kind of are. If if you want to have a book as an asset as well, or have it preserved forever, that's always a good thing.
I get why people
So
hate them. I get why people would be against them, but they're a necessary evil.
yeah. So here's the thing. I got 7, which is not a lot for most folks, because I know the big ballers get like 50 done a month. But I got 7 50 modern books, 7 modern books, I should say. No major keys, just mostly cover stuff that I like, and maybe a key here and there. So the first one is, oh, wow. This is the Superman #1. Have not seen this yet. This is the fancy pants 1 per store one. So which side is it on? Oh, not that one. It's on this one.
Ooh,
It's
I liked that
whoa.
cover. Ooh, good
And
start.
this is a good start.
That's
And
a good start.
This is a good start. This was from Mill Geek Comics, Comic Tom's buddy Russ
Tom
Bright.
Tom Shore, yeah.
I bought it from him. Yeah. And there's another Comic Tom
I
in
like
here
that
too,
guy.
from his store. He's a good guy. All right, next one. And they were all pretty much unread, I want to say. So hopefully they won't be the same as it won't be as bad as that Daniel Warren Johnson I got that was a 7.5, which just broke my heart. So,
Look at Damien being a nice guy in the chat. With
as long as those
unconditional-
slabs make you rich, I'll only mock you a little. I appreciate that, my friend. All right, so oops, look at that. You put the thing in there. Can't even see what it is until it's unrehearsed. All right, this is the what do you call it? Dark Ride #1. This is a 1 per store also. So I like those 1 per stores if you haven't noticed. And this one I'm a little worried about because it had like a little something on it. So 9.6. So it was close. It was so close, but it's such a rare
potential.
book. Option potential for sure.
Potential for that one.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad. I mean, I was hoping nothing worse than a 9.6 for most of them, but we'll see. The next one is. Oh wow! Funny story about this one. I bought this from T-Fall. This is the T-Fall Duel #1 by Eric Donovan, and I thought I had. I ordered the signed way back in the day. I don't even do this anymore. I don't pre-order graded books, but I pre-ordered a graded 9.8 from T-Fall, which I know is not a smart thing anymore. But I did that like a year ago.
Oh,
And-
you can do it with T-Fall. No, T-Fall is trustworthy. You can do it with them.
Yeah, I
on
guess,
now.
but
Come
it's not that I won't get it.
Come
It's
on.
that when you get the book, what you paid for it, you paid more for it than its value when you get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
there's
pay $100 for it.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
really good
and
chance of that. Yeah.
Yes. So I got a signed copy of this one that had been sitting in my thing for like a year. I thought they're never going to ship that. It's probably been canceled. Surprise! They bill my account for the damn book, and it got shipped. So it's coming now. It'll be coming pretty soon after I've submitted this. So, but this one's not signed. Yeah, this one's not signed though, and it's wow, also a 9.6. Could be worse, I guess. You know, this was unread, but I didn't. You know, I thought I'd screened it enough that I thought it was a 9.8. So there's 2 9.6s so far.
I wonder what got you then. Huh?
I don't know. Maybe the grader was having a bad day or something. I don't know. All right, so this is one here. This is one I hope they really didn't screw me over on. 'Cause this is from also from my comic shop, and this is the Glitter Kitty of 8 Billion Genies #1. 1 for 50.
Yeah, we need a 9.8. We need a 9.8 here, please. 9.8.
That'd be great if it was, you know. 9.6.
9.6.
But it's
That's
not
still
bad.
A nice book. Though.
It is a nice book.
Yeah.
And you know what? I bought this from, as I said, my comic shop, and they had it graded as a 9.2. So
Okay.
so I was hoping like
So
hope it's not a
you
9.2
probably
when it
paid a
comes
pretty
back.
good price for that. Then. Okay, that works out.
Yeah. So, but I paid, yeah, pretty good price for it. But now it's worth a lot more because it's a 9.6 at least, you know, because it's kind of a rare book. Almost done. All right. So what do we got here? This is one of my favorite covers. David Nakayama. Love the guy. This is just a book that I don't even read. This is a Green Lantern annual, I want to say, from last year. And this is it with Jessica Cruz. And I just love this cover. I mean, she turned all Yellow Lantern in this issue and went as a bad guy. But I just love this cover. So this was definitely unread, and hopefully it comes out pretty well. Hey! There you go. At least I got a couple of them right. This one is a 9.8. So this is
That's a
dead on.
sweet cover too.
It is
I
a
like
sweet
that.
cover.
Very nice.
It is a sweet. I think I bought like three copies of this cover. Like, let me get one of these suckers great. I love that cover, man. I love Nakayama's work too. All right, last two. All right. Void Rivals. This is from Comic Tom. This is the Comic Tom exclusive of #1. Void Rivals #1. Untouched by human hands, hopefully. So we'll see. 9.8. Fucking Comic Tom and Russ Bright, man. They got some when I was subscribed to the mail call, their books were always tight. They were always very high grade books. So that trend continues. So both the books I got from them came out 9/8.
Very nice.
Should have bought everything from them. Jeez. All right, the last one. Which one is this? Oh, this is the only one I might consider flipping because I like it, but yes. This is the Spider-Man number 8 Rob Liefeld homage cover to Secret Wars, right? So this is unread.
That's very
but,
sellable, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so. That. Yeah, so this is the only one I would be willing to part with. The rest of them are purely for the collection. 9/8, baby. Wow.
Gotta be a 9/8 if you want to sell it.
Gotta be a 9/8. Yeah. All the rest of them, I don't mind. You know, they're gonna stay in the collection unless something bad happens. But this one, you know, I might entertain offers for that one at some point, or give it away or something like that. But man, that's it. That's I guess a pretty good haul for grading books because it could always be worse. You know, modern books got to be in the high 9s, 9/8 preferably. So says Reggie. All right, so this week from the store, Magneto number 1. Magneto Back from the Dead. Had to get this one. Looks pretty cool too. It's like a first appearance of something in here too. So, but I just like the cover of this one. It was the only one the store had.
That is a nice cover. I successfully passed on a new Marvel number 1. I was proud of myself.
You should. You should be proud of yourself. Yes, man. I tell you, I love them too, man. I got one from that Naman actually sent me, and something he gave away on somebody's show of Captain Carter. I'm gonna get that one graded eventually too. Love his stuff. Just for the covers, I would grade his books. You know. Death of the Venomverse. The Venomverse. Easy for you to say. Number 1. First appearance of the Symbiote 6. Or something like that. Strange Academy meets Miles Morales. Together again for the first time. So I get both of these. I get Strange and I get Miles. So I'll give it a shot. It's probably just a space filler until the Strange Academy gets going again in a couple of months. Hey, there's that guy, Rude. Is that Rude?
Hey, what up, Rude?
Yes.
Smoke weed every day.
There we go. Always good to see the homie.
Always.
Rude.
Docs.
Rude, I can't find real quick. Rude, I can't find your channel, man. Can you send me your channel link? I can't find it. I was looking for it and I can't find it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. All right,
I think I'm pretty sure I subbed to it. If I didn't, I meant to, and I will. Doc Strange number 6. Finally got to read some Doctor Strange. 1 through 3, I think last night or night before. Not bad. I mean, it starts with a kind of a murder mystery kind of a thing going on. And Jed McKay is a good writer, so it's not bad. Not bad. I'll keep it going for a while.
He's one of my favorites.
Jed McKay? Yeah. I'm gonna keep it going.
Favorites.
Yeah, so I say, okay, this is not wasted money. This is not Black Adam. Okay, this is not something that's I'll dread collecting at some point. From DC, the only one I got from DC is Thessaly. Oh, that's not true. There's one more from DC. Thessaly from the Sandman universe. This is a witch who's tied into that whole thing, and James T. the Fourth is writing this one. So I expect nothing but greatness.
Yeah, it might be the only James T book I'm not pulling. Like I don't know. I'm not really into the Sandman stuff. I don't know why. I still haven't watched that Netflix show.
Hey, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing, man. Love Everlasting, number 10, is finally out. And this is the end of this story arc for this book. And man, I've stuck with this long. I don't think I'm going to give it up now.
Hey, we got Phil A. We got a never enough Phils in here. Phil Ailing in the house. We got Dubuzo in the house. We got some friends sneaking in here. What's up, y'all? Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Good to see all y'all folks. Yeah, Slut has an intro sound clip.
Oh, and there's Rude's link. Thank you, Nauman. I appreciate that.
Oh God, People are just so helpful in this chat. I love them. Grimm number 12 is out. This may be the end of this arc. I'm not sure. But I'm going to reevaluate the series after I catch up. I got maybe 2 issues to read on this and see if I want to continue forward with Grimm. It's pretty good, but it's, sometimes you have to make cuts when you're always reading new stuff. You got to make room for the new stuff by getting rid of the old stuff. And Grimm might be one of the...
about that.
So, last one is The Last Ronin, which wraps up this story arc. It's a cover B, which I prefer to cover A's, but it's a Kevin Eastman cover. Kevin Eastman has his own following, so it's this is my favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite turtle book by far, I think. So, and I think it's the most because it doesn't have any limitations. It can just because it's in the future and it's kind of an Elseworlds. So I like that. I like that a lot. And that's all I got. Oh, and also I want to say that some people have sent me some things. Like Aaron Humphreys. I haven't forgot about you, Aaron. He's a friend of the show. And he's self-published these 2 books. And I'm going to be doing a review on both of these books separately. So I'm going to do 2 separate reviews of both of his comics. Knocked and Godlings, I think is the second one. Yeah, Godlings, yeah. So I'm going to be doing that, Aaron. I ain't forgot about you. I'm thinking about you. And also,
looks interesting.
Yeah.
These
people
cool
do
art.
some good stuff. I know, man. I love people just out there spending their money printing stuff up. I'm doing this, man. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to, however I do it, you kickstart it or do it on your own dime. That's how you show that you love what you're doing, man. That's so that's to be commended. And today, I put to the PO box and picked up this from Stephen Hicks called Micro Wars. This is just the coolest, cutest little book you've ever. I mean, my God, it's just like it's the smallest like mini comic I've seen in a while, and I've thumbed through it. It's good stuff, and he sent me like his whole series of 6. So it's like, man, I appreciate folks sending me stuff. I know I don't take links anymore. Please bear with my my phobia about that. So people who send me physical copies, man, right on. I'm going to get to you. I promise you. I'm behind on the reviews right now, but I will catch up. But, man, that is fun stuff.
Very cool.
Fun. Yes. So, here we are. Next week's books. ASM, number 26, I want to say this is. First appearance.
Right.
Yeah. 26/925. And it's another $10 book.
It's actually 31. Okay.
Is it 31? Oh, where am I getting 26 from? Okay, 31. Yes, the other 26. 31 is number 31. I think it's the first appearance of Mary Jane as Jackpot. So they raised it for $10. Thank you, Marvel. Thank you very much for making it $10.
Dude.
Those greedy bastards.
They just don't want to. They don't know what to do with Amazing Spider-Man to make it interesting, and so they just keep doing all this dumb stuff.
Oh my God! And plus, they're just greedy. They're a bunch of greedy, money-grubbing, people who don't care about art or quality of comic books or anything. They just want to, make the maximum dollars. Unfortunately, they got some of our favorite.
Spider-Man. They need to give Spider-Man to Philip Kennedy Johnson. Just let him start it over like he's doing with the Hulk.
Oh, well, all you folks will be glad to know that J.R. Jr. is coming back to the title. He'll be doing the art. The other dude, what's the cat that was writing it before? I forget his name, but he's also coming back. So I guess they were just taking a break while McGinnis was doing the work. Zeb Wells, yeah. So I guess they were just taking a break while the main team... the main team was taking a break while McGinnis was doing the art and someone else was writing. Or maybe it was Zed Wells writing. I'm not sure. Anyway, you tell I follow the book very closely, and they got they're using George Perez's
Dan
art
Slott.
as much as they possibly can. Yeah, Dan Slott's doing the regular or the Spider-Man title, the one with the Spider Boy.
He's credited on this book.
Is he?
Him and Zeb Wells, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I guess so. It's a big book, so they probably huddled up and brought all the Spider team together and made and put them all on here. to fill that, make it worth $10 in their minds. Jim
that
Chung
sounds right.
has a 1 for 25, which I kind of like because he's kind of harking back to the Steve Ditko look of Spider-Man in this one here. He's got the webs under his arms and the eyes like Ditko used to draw him. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I'd buy it or not, but
No.
Is your favorite homage in the world that you ever loved the most? They've already got the second print out because that's how you do when you're a baller. You come out with the second print at the same time as the first print, and this is a scanned version of the second print.
Oh my God, I hate it. I'm sick of it.
Hated it. Yes, and there's also a virgin copy you can buy for big bucks if you prefer that.
Not
Now,
a chance.
I gotta admit though, I did from your boys at T-Fall, I pre-ordered this because something about the Vogue mag. This is the second print. I'm not sure who the artist is on this. I don't know who's attributed to the artwork, but it's the Vogue magazine.
Is it Ramos? Umberto?
It might be. It might.
It says
be.
Ramos. I don't know if it's Umberto or not, though.
Yeah, there's a few Ramoses working in the business, so it could be him, but I don't know if that's his style. Because there's nothing else is drawn but her, and I can't tell. I can usually tell his style by when he draws a whole page, but with the layout of this like a fashion magazine, I can't really tell. But I thought because of the oddness of it all, and because she's on the cover and she's not pretending to be like on the cover of number 300, I thought I'd pre-order that one from T-Fall. So I got that one. And I pre-ordered this one, Sight Unseen, from my comic shop by John Tyler Christopher. Because I just, I just love me some John Tyler Christopher. Yeah.
And can confirm it is Umberto.
Umberto, thank you very much. Yes.
Umberto.
Very good enunciation there. So for the $250, it wasn't even $250. This was a $10 book. It was less than $10 I paid for this, but still I didn't pay full price for it. But I got 2 covers with Miss Marvel, the New Mutant on there, and also one with Mary Jane. But I'm a cover whore, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Unknown Comics
gives it 2 snaps and a test. Hated
That's
it.
right. That's right. 616 Comics is doing a thing for this book also. It's always a lot of covers. They figure if you raise the price and you get a lot of covers for it, and kind of like, that makes it worthwhile, right? Right? Sure it does.
I kind of like this cover.
I do too. But I think they're both probably like around, the set probably like around $50, I bet you. So
Unknown Comics and Unknown Comics 616 Comic Traders and Antihero. That looks like a really nice cover though. Like
it does.
That does tingle my FOMO a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, actually.
And the way it's laid out with the Venom costume under his regular costume, and that's pretty clever. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Don't just
I like
go
the trade.
Yeah, you
I like the
fall
trade
back.
dress.
The trade dress one? Oh, they have a trade dress one? Oh yeah, that one.
I think it's better.
Are they sold as a set? Or
No, but I definitely think the trade dress is better though.
I like that the text is behind his head, because everyone knows what it is. Yeah.
Right. Dude, I think that's cool. I'd much rather have the trade dress on this one, and I think that's why, like you said, the text is behind his head, which makes it cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. Man,
I
want to buy this one. Damn it! Did you get me? No, did you get me?
Of course, you gotta give him credit too for coming up with this nice concept here, and not just falling back on something that's been done, like to the nth power. Like this pose, which is just like the easy way. I mean, it's well drawn. I mean, it's great art, but damn, man, come on, man.
Come
on, man.
$15. $15 for the trade dress is.
I say you should get it.
Kind of that's kind of in fuck it territory right there.
I say you should get it because it's not my money. Yeah, you should definitely get it.
Dude, yeah, I so don't need this shit. Damn it.
You're welcome. All right, so Superman. I'm reading Superman. That's so fucking crazy. Superman is annual is coming out next week. I just picked up number 3 so I can finish that run of the first 5, which I've enjoyed. As you know, I'm not a big Superman fan. Chris Samney has I think on a C cover of this also. It looks pretty cool. And Edmund Gallman has a 1 for 25. Yeah, I like the Salmon. I think best of all the ones that are shown here. And you got Jimmy kissing some. I forget who this horrible creature is here with the pants on fire. And then you got the 1 for 50. Your boy, your band, your main guy, Jorge Jimenez. That's a 1 for 50. Ooh. It's looking pretty jazz.
I don't $50 like it, definitely
not. Well, it might not be 50. Would you go 25 for it? Would you go 20? $15.95, my final offer. Okay.
Only because it's a 1 in 50, I would go for 16. Only because it's a 1 in 50, though.
Yeah. There you go.
If it was a 1 in 25, I wouldn't pay that much.
So Spidey has an annual too, and it's the Contest of Champions is being held or something. I think this is of Chaos. That was years ago. The Contest of Champions. I'm mixing my metaphors and my crossover issues. So I don't. Yeah, I have almost no desire. I think he fights Wolverine, which is a pretty one-sided fight. I mean, they're two very different characters. They always talk about fighting, but him and Wolverine get along pretty well, but they always got to create some kind of a thing like, they meet and they fight and they work it out and all's well at the end. They fight the bad guy. So that's probably what happens here. So don't buy it. Miles, number 9. Shouting out to John Romita. Miles number 9, he's got some kind of a sword or something. What's up with that? I don't know. So that's interesting. Yeah. And I believe also Jed McKay is writing the Avengers. I just realized that. So he's got time to write the Avengers and Doc Strange.
Yeah, that's the only reason I picked up the Avengers, because he was writing it.
Ah, okay. Very cool. So I might have to actually read those 2 Avengers books I have. I just bought them for the covers. Guess what's back? Guess what is back, man? One of our favorite books. House of Slaughter. House of Slaughter.
I really like that. I don't know why, but I like that cover. Obviously, it's simple. But...
Me too. I don't know what it is about that cover, but I do like it a lot. It is, God, who is this? This is, because he does another one here, I want to say. Javier Rodriguez. He's got a 1 for 25, which I like even better. If I can get this for like $10 or less, I'd buy the hell out of it.
Yeah, it's like you can get it for like 17 or 18 from T-Fall, but I didn't want to pay that much. But yeah. I thought about it.
I got a 1 for 25, that first appearance of Rukrop, what the hell that character's name on the cover, that 1 for 25 of him for like $8 coming from my comic shop next week. So sometimes you can get some good deals on those if they're not like highly sought after. So
Going back a book, did you see that Manhanini Miles Morales variant with the sword? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
This one?
No, that's the A cover, right? No, it's the Manhini.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Variant.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say, man. No, I did not pull that one, but feel free to go ahead and buy it.
There it is. You can see it if you look below, you can see it.
Look down below. Where is it?
Oh, never mind. I don't know how it looks to you. I was sharing it with you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're doing like a StreamYard thing. Yeah, I can't. It's a whole different animal there. Yeah, I have to figure out how to do that.
Oh, I was just
Haven't
showing
figured it
you.
out yet.
Anyway, it's cool. Check it out, guys. It's nice. I just ordered 3.
Take his word for
I
it.
just ordered 3 of them because I like it.
Because he's a baller. All right, the 1 for 50, Ricardo Lopez, for this this is a new storyline on the House of Slaughter. I guess they ended the one that had the other brother in there, and this is the one that's going to be revolving around the white masks. So I'm still down with it, man. I like House of Slaughter. I think, and this is a 1 for 75, Peach Momoko. And I think she does this one, which is a FOC reveal, which is a very similar artwork. Yeah, this one is like
about 5 of those FOC reveals.
This one's here. Yeah. I don't think they even got that one.
It is sold out. It is sold out, folks.
On Tfal. Yes. May be able to get got somewhere else, but Tfal ain't got it. I had to fall back on Tfal for a couple of things, like that Mary Jane cover. So I'm not above using Tfal. I ain't gonna even lie.
It's so convenient. The convenience.
It is
man,
convenient.
That's what it is. It's
The
so convenient.
convenience factor just does it for me. Well, I saw Staple Spine in there. There he is. There he is from Oregon. Staple Spine.
There he is.
Staple Sounds.
What up, homie?
Staple Sounds and Staple Spine. Yes, sir. So
We need to get some tiny. We need some tiny hats to wear. DeBuzo says. And the Contest of Chaos is an affordable event. I haven't been following that one. Oh, we got Chaos and Comics in the
it's
house.
going on now. It's going on. Man, all this fucking chaos going on here.
It'll take time to restore chaos.
Welcome. What's up, dude? All kinds of chaos. Chaos is the word of the day. Pee-wee, Sky Point, we still thinking about you, bro. It's the word of the day. So Danger Street. Danger Street is like I don't know what is it about Danger Street that I like. It's a Tom King thing. It's a superhero thing. I really think Tom King's wheelhouse is not in superhero comics. When he does like Elseworld stuff like this, even though it is superhero, he can play with the universe. Same with Love Everlasting, stuff like that. I think he's much better with that than maybe like say Batman or something like that. But people who love his Batman run too. So what do I know? You know, it doesn't work for me. So I just say I like him in those kind of books personally. Damn every one of those SOBs. Yes. And the new story arc begins here in number 7, folks. So check out Damn Them All. I was on this for a while. Did you ever read this?
Yeah, I jumped off of it. It wasn't for me.
Yeah, I mean, I read the first one, I think, and I bought maybe the second one too. I didn't get a chance to read it, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, I just wasn't enamored with it. It just wasn't. It was
I'm caught up on it actually. I think I've read 6 issues. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, you won't be picking up number 7. You won't be picking this one up.
Yeah, I'm definitely done.
All right, so
I gave it more than enough chance.
There's a ringing endorsement right there from Circumstances, folks. So yes.
But if you're like into lore and like ghost lore and like demons and stuff, you know, it's just not my thing.
You know, I can be if it's done right. You know, if it's I found out I like horror comics more than I like horror movies. I really like horror comics a lot better for some reason. I can't explain why, but I do like a lot of horror comics. I like older horror movies. I like the classic stuff. Yes. I like old stuff like Vincent Price and, you know, shit like that would be on Elvira. But I like new horror
D'Artagnan
comics.
says Damn Them All is okay. He says it was okay.
Yeah, that's my feeling exactly, D'Artagnan. It was okay, you know, but do I want to buy another $5 book? I don't know.
The Buzo says it was too wordy. I don't know if it was too wordy, but like it definitely was words that didn't interest me as much.
It was a bit wordy, and you know I'm not a wordy comic lover either. That's my knock against Tom King. You know, not that he can't write, but he just uses too many words. You know, but yeah, I think that's maybe what got me too. And she's speaking in I think and when they translate the accent, the dialect, and all that, it's a lot of work, a lot of visual work to do. If you're like me, who probably has dyslexia or some other kind of learning disorder, so it's like,
Janet says we're choppy. Hopefully, we're not going out.
Yeah, never
Vincent
know.
Price was the man. That voice.
Swan Songs #1 was good. I did read it, and I will be buying #2. It's about the end. I think it's a limited series. It may be an ongoing, but it's from W. Maxwell Prince. So, yeah, this is something
Shout
that I
out
think
to
is
Skip and Josh.
and absolutely. This is something. This is also the Weingard, the cat who did. What did he do? He did Homesick Pilots. That's what he did. So I think Casper Weingard would be doing the art on this. Prince writes with a different artist every month, which I think is very cool. Barnstormers #2. Still haven't read #1, man. Still haven't read #1. You waiting on me
review.
You waiting on me to review it. All right. I am remiss in my
push me
reviews.
over if it's good.
Yeah, well, I'll try to crank out a bunch by next week to make sure that you'll get to make your mind up if you're on the fence about it. Yeah, it looks like, I know the look is great because Tula Lote is doing the artwork, and see what kind of juice she's got. She's got top billing over the writer. So man,
Learned last week, Lisa, aka Lisa Wood. I did not know that.
Lisa Wood. That's right. That's
Tula
right.
Lote.
Yes, I guess Tula Lote is a nom de plume, if you will. Okay, so then we got.
Man, she's 48.
Is she?
She's
Wow.
a good looking. She's a good looking 48. I'll tell you that.
You got a good looking mama, boy. All right, so Dan Panozzi is doing the 1 for 10 of this Barnstormers, this issue of Barnstormers, I should say. And you don't know anything about that looks a little out of place. That dancing is a little out of place for that time of era, I think. But yeah, I think they took place in like the early 1900s. But I was around then, don't you know? I'm a vampire.
Come on, Chris. I'm a Tynan stan, but I'm not like that. That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, you kind of are. Oh, anyway, so the infield gang massacre. This is out of the world of that Texas Blood, which I loved a lot. But once again, it was a victim of numbers. I think I dropped off after like number 8 or 9, just because it's you have to sometimes drop off books to get new books because there's only so much room in the budget for stuff. But this is by Chris Condon and Jacob Phillips. Jacob Phillips does the art for what's the cat that Brubaker, Ed Brubaker. They do like these epic graphic novels that people just love. Damien, I know Damien loves those books. So this is awesome. Yeah, look at this dude.
John Stout liked Barnstormers, and then DeBuzo and D'Artagnan really liked the art in Barnstormers.
So look, Staple Spine is going to come up and hang out with me, Jack. I look forward to seeing you and the missus. Y'all come up here, back down. I'll probably be, I'll maybe make a day trip down there like I did last year to Rose City. If not Rose City, definitely to hang with you guys for a while, because that was fun as hell.
Wow, yeah. Good luck getting him to leave the house, guys. Fingers crossed.
Hey, man, I love my home. I mean, there's no place like home. It's like fucking Dorothy said,
I'm
this
the
shit
same
best.
way. I'm the same way, dude. I love my house.
That's where all my shit is. All my shit's here. The people I love are here. Like, I mean, I love going out. Don't get me wrong. But I love coming home too.
Home is good. Yeah.
Home is excellent. Home is awesome. Yeah, D'Artagnan. Okay, hey, the art I know is good. I'm gonna check it out.
Chris says we're the problem, huh? Our short attention spans. I don't know about all that, Chris. I don't know about all that.
Well,
I think it's us, not them. Is that how it works as a consumer? It's never us. It's always them.
it's always someone else's fault. That's the way. That's just
Yeah,
a
it's
model
never
for
my
human
fault.
beings. It's
Nobody
always
did
somebody
that.
else's fault. Uh, haunt you to the end. Talk about horror comics. This is a horror comics. Horror meets the apocalypse. That's what I'm talking about. You got to have a twist for apocalyptic comics. This is apocalypse, with horror in it. You decide to well, the world's ending. I'm going to find out if there's an afterlife. And that was as good a time as any. So I got number 1 and 2. I got to read number 2 to see if I like it. I like number 1 okay enough. I'll see how number 2 is. Haunt you to the end of time. Box. Oh my God, Dead Box number 4. This has been
Chris,
delayed so much.
I love my house so much. I was just real quick, Chris. I love my house so much that I do work from home, and I lost internet because of lightning, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take off work because I'm not going into the office. Screw this.
Why should you? Maybe don't be in front of a computer either when it's lightning out there. That's what the old folks used to always say. Don't be around electricity and stuff like that. I knew a guy who was on his computer once, and he his computer got struck by lightning. Now,
it tore my house up, man. It did a lot of damage. So yeah,
wow,
it's a little scary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy I knew was his computer got struck by lightning, and he was on his Mac Mini or whatever, and he just got thrown back from the keyboard when it hit. Fried the computer though, but he survived. True story. All right, so Dead Box number 4 may come out next week. So, those indie books. I'm still waiting on Let It Gasoline. Still waiting on Let It. I thought it'd be this week, but it was not to be. Madness. The Madness by J. Michael Straczynski. How many J. Michael Straczynski fans are there out there? I know there's some. He's done a lot of stuff.
I kind of like Telepaths that he did for AWA. It was kind of interesting. And he did something didn't he work on movies or something?
He's known for his television work. Yeah, movies and maybe TV and movies also, I think. I remember him doing Rising Stars back in the day. That was that was a big thing, but now nobody says boo about it. Remember Rising Stars?
Well, we've got interest in Frankenstein Comic Swap in Portland in October. Maybe the chat's gonna meet up there. That'd be dope.
Hey, road trip. Let's do it. Oh, another horror book. Yeah. Well, horror with a twist. This one actually, what's the deal with this one? Is this woman? She's a thief, and proud of it. She's a thief by trade, and apparently, the government came after her, and they sent some government-sanctioned superheroes to get her ass, but the superheroes went rogue and killed her family. So now she's coming after those superheroes, and it's going to be hell to pay. And she may or may not be losing her mind. I don't know, but she may. Right? Well, and the boys, they weren't superheroes at first too. So, but she and then the whole madness thing is that she may be going mad. So that's the tie-in with that. So we'll see about that. I may have
not working at all would be nice, John Stout. I'm trying to gamble my way into that life. It hasn't worked out so far.
Oh, don't do that. You gamble your way into a box down by the river. The Madness. Man. This is also this is anybody know Black Flag? Black Flag. I know some people know Black Flag out there. The punk band with the cat. Whose name slips my mind at the time. It happens when you get old. Everybody's name. Howard Rollins. Howard Rollins is the lead singer of Black Flag, and this is I guess
Howard or Henry.
Henry Rollins.
Henry Rollins. I know.
Sounds Henry good. Rollins. Henry Rollins. At least I got the Rollins part right. Don't fuck with me. Henry Rollins. He's the Madness. She's back. I guess I'm not a Black Flag aficionado, but I guess this is a nod to that one of their album covers. So that's going to be one of the covers for the Madness.
I really don't I know who Henry Rollins is, but not because of his music stuff. I don't know any of his music stuff.
Where you know him from?
He used to be on MTV all the time back in the day. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, yeah,
before.
yeah. Well, his music, because it's music. Yes, he was a
No,
musician.
but he would. But it wasn't his music that I knew because I didn't really listen to his like type of music. But he was always on like shows on MTV and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I was always aware of him.
Chaos knows who the hell he is. Yeah, hell yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jack. I think it does kind of remind you of "You Promised Me Darkness," so that's probably why Circle won't be going to see it. Won't be buying it.
You're damn right.
But, that's okay.
No, thank
That's
you.
okay. That's okay. We don't need
That
your.
book just never made any. It just never made sense to me. I could never get a grasp of what the fuck he was trying to tell me.
Does art have to make sense though? I mean, it doesn't have to really make sense.
I prefer. I prefer.
Yes, you hit the head on the nail. Matt, I'll drop it. Edition number 5. Yeah. What else we got? H.P. Rawlinscraft. What else we got? We got Weird Work. Weird Work. This is a thing. They said you can drop I was talking about how the Doctor Strange issues first run is like a detective story, and this is also a detective story. You can drop a detective story into any situation, and Weird Work is like a detective story with these multiple species of weird people, and it's just like so many different species of people that it's kind of confusing. So I love Shaky Canes, who's the artist on here. I love his work, but I was a little confused. There was some moments that made me laugh in there, and I like the art style, but I don't know. I may pick this other one up here, but we'll see. Yeah, I know, man. Shaky Cane is awesome, but the writer on this book kind of put me off a little bit. So we'll see if I get this one or not. I don't know.
Huey Newton and Huey Lewis. Yeah, I'm sure that happens a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
A lot of people are mixing
Huey
those
Newton?
two.
I think if Huey wasn't dead, he'd probably be getting stopped all the time. Are you Huey? Are you? Are you used to be the band called The News?
Huey Lewis.
Nope. The other guy.
I'm the other Huey.
I was a Black Panther, baby. That's who I was. Yeah. Power to the people.
I love Damien's positivity. At least we'll all do it together. Chaos. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah. Shaky Cane indeed. Shaky Cane. Don't tell me you missed this one, Damien. Yeah, you might like this one. It's Weird Work. It's an image joint. You've been canceled. Number 3. I thought I'd sub to this, but I guess I did not. Either they missed it, so I'd missed number 2. Number 1, I did a review of. I liked it a lot, so I'm gonna try to catch up with number 2
You
eventually.
can probably buy it.
I probably
buy it
can.
direct from them. I think I like to
From
buy
Mad
it direct
Cave.
from Mad Cave.
Mad Cave is one of those people that do sell, unless they get really hot. I don't think this one got that hot. You can probably still find them on their website.
Yeah, you should be able to get it.
Yeah. So like the
I
Sickness.
got 1 and 2 direct from them. I'll probably have to get 3 and 4 direct from them too. Actually,
Your shop can probably order it. They can probably, if you give them enough time. But if that's a
he
lot
had
of
Project Reese. Mad Cave is always hit and miss, but he did have Project Reese today, which I was surprised by.
I did not see Project. I'm gonna have to order that online because that was the penultimate book last week. But I'll be looking for this, and I'll probably get it from there.
Yeah, I added that one because of you. Yeah, I definitely have that one.
Yeah, when these publishers like Mad Cave often sell the books themselves unless they run out. Like the sickness like took off so much that they weren't able to keep up, and they sold completely out on their website too. So sometimes they get it blows up, but in this case, you'll probably be able to find it. Okay, Mech Cadets. This apparently is a Netflix series, or it's going to be a Netflix series. It was an impending Netflix series. Yes, I know, right? I love you some Huey Newtons with a worm or a cold glass of milk. But I don't know nothing about this. This is like it looks kind of like Starship Troopers a bit to me. Only is with giant robots. So a little different, but I don't know. There's a Sunny Lou B version or B cover. There's a 1 for 10 by him also, and then there's a Yoon 1 for 25. Your giant robots are your thing. Not robots, but giant mech suits. That's the difference. Don't get it twisted. Pop Scars number 5. I think this is the one I think it's an ongoing series, so it may not be the end of the series. I've got to catch up on this. This is the axe, the barbed wire axe wielding woman. And this cover here, oh, not this one. This is pretty good too. This is the Danny cover here. This is nice. I love trying to walk in those heels. This is the one here. I'm not even looking for this one. This is the Slaminsky cover here. This shit is brutal. I mean, my God, who thought this up? This. I just want this cover just because it's so effing brutal. And what does that say about me? I don't know, but there it is. Cal Exit. Now this is also from Black Mask. And I gotta say a little something about this. Cal Exit. I remember reading the Free Comic Book Day version of it, and it was okay. And that's what drew me into Rogue State. Cal Exit, Rogue State, written by the same dude. Rogue State, the biggest disappointment of the year. By far, not even close for me. I bought and they spent the money on covers. I bought my Chuck D cover and my B covers, and I opened it up. It's like, oh God, it just takes 10 pages for this character to advance up a wall while having a meaningless conversation. What's happening? And I don't even know if issue 3 even came out. I bought issue 2. I got it somewhere here. Issue 3 may have just went belly up before it even came out. I don't know, but it was such a letdown. and this company, Black Mask makes good stuff. They have some good stuff I like a lot. But I don't know. This is absolutely my last chance I'm giving this writer. I mean, if I open this up, I may have pre-ordered it. I think I did, but just one copy of the A cover, like $250. So that's all I'm willing to spend on this book right now. This is a prove it book for me from Black Mask. He makes a lot of good stuff, but this particular writer, I'm just snake bit. I just can't get over the fact that was so bad. That Rogue State was such a great concept, and it was just pillowed away. My girl Luana,
Jurassic League was his biggest disappointment, and that's actually at the bottom of my to-read list. I have that whole series, but I haven't actually read it yet.
I bought
on my list though.
The first cover that was only because I think DWJ did the cover. Yeah, that's the only reason I bought that cover. I didn't buy anywhere after that.
He did the whole thing, didn't he? He did the whole thing, didn't he?
He may have, but I didn't advance past number 1. Did he write it too, or was he writing it and just drawing it? I'm not sure. He may have just been an artist on that.
He wrote it.
I couldn't swear on a stack of comic books that he did write it. I don't know. I will, however, check out Cal Exit. And this is my girl Luana Vecchio, who did Lovesick. She's doing this cover. And she's going to be doing, this is a 1 for 3, by the way. And she's going to be doing some Marvel book coming up pretty soon, though. So shout out. Respect. And I fear I fear that once again, like Rogue State, they got all this A-list talent on the covers, and they're just gonna this is a 1 for 5 here, Dusky Loveless, and this is Cressley, a 1 for 25. So a lot of good covers on this book. It's look great, read terrible, and I hope that doesn't be the case. Hope that doesn't try to be the case, but I'm not very hopeful. I'm just it's a Hail Mary, let me tell you. Comic books kill. That's what I tell. I mean, that's what I've heard tell. If you're not careful, You end up like this woman here on the floor with her cigarette still smoking. And the detective gets there. This is a very fresh murder. Her cigarette is still smoking. So let's look around. Check the hallways. This is a period piece from the 1930s, I want to say, about a cartoonist who has an affair with his rich boss. Never a good idea. With his rich boss's wife, I should say. Never a good idea. And ends up the murder ensues somehow. He gets, either framed for murder or someone gets murdered, and that's the whole gist of the series. So it's a scout book. So it may or may not come out next week, but it's something I might check out if I can find it. So there's that. Well, finally, a little late in the game here, a little bit over past schedule, but it's the time for our favorite part of the show, folks. And we all know what that is. And now, it is time for the penultimate book. And that penultimate book this week is called Dwellings.
Welcome to Elwich, an oasis of small-town perfection, where the schools overflow with cheery-eyed children, lovingly adorned homes line the historic boulevards, and only the crows can see the deep, festering rot that lurks beneath the pristine surface. Murder, demonology, possession, obsession. Elwich has them all on offer, and behind every dwelling awaits a horrifying new story to be told. Shock, terror, and wry humor pepper every page of Emmy Award-winning and Eisner Award-nominated cartoonist and animator Jay Stevens' Dwellings.
Yeah, man, Dwellings looks pretty impressive. I pre-ordered this. The A cover, at least. It's a $10 book. It ain't cheap. But I think it's it's broken down from a bigger collection, because he sells some books on Amazon too. It's like a big, like $40 book that collects it all. And this is like a serialized version of those stories. And Jay Stevens is a pretty good cartoonist, man. And he was a big fan of the Harvey comics, like Hot Stuff and Richie Rich and all that stuff. And you can totally see it. It just looks totally like, what did I recognize that format before? That's the Harvey look, only he's taking it dark and, of course, and twisted. And, there's that. Yes, Spicer. Yes, and, of course, the lovely and talented Janet also. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I this might be something, if you're a fan of, say, like, I don't know, Stray Dogs, which wasn't really a horror, but it was like terror, an innocent style that's been twisted, then this is for you, and that means it's for me.
Yeah, I'm interested in this one. It's actually #1 is sold out on T-Fall.
What? $10. $10. It's a 72-page book. Unlike Marvel, which is it's probably on high-quality paper too.
And it's that same juxtaposition from Stray Dogs that is kind of pulling me in. The juxtaposition between the like kitties kind of cartoon art and the horror subject matter. Yeah, I'm interested. I think you got me again.
Hey! All right. I love it. I love getting people in. I love it. Which I got a commission for, but I don't. I just love it.
I'm gonna order #2, and we'll try and find #1 somewhere.
Nice. Action is my reward. My job is done here. I've got people to buy books. That's great.
Got me again. Damn it.
This is a Joe Palmer variant of Dwellings. So there's some good people involved with Jenna Cha, who also did a cover for The Sickness, which I have and I love. And then Brian Lovell does a cover for this also. It looks very, very, I don't know, not indie comic, but like what's that stuff? The underground comics, kind of a look to it too. And then there's the bloody version, of course, of the A cover by Mr. Stevens himself. So yeah, that's I think this is you're gonna spend $10 on a comic, buy this, and not Spider-Man 31. So I think it'd be a money well spent. I think if you're gonna do it, if you had to spend
Yeah,
between the
that's
two.
the call. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy that Kirkham cover, which I really kind of wanted, but I did not need at all. And I'm going to get this instead. Yeah, for sure.
Oh
I kind
wow.
of want that 1 in 10 bloody one. I wonder if I could find it. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
go down south to Lee Comics. I bet he'll have it. I'm going to have to drive down there, though.
Exactly, Chaos. Yeah, Spicer. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, just man, I wish I had taken better care of my Beta Ray Bill #1 before I got it graded. It came back a 7.5. It just like a real kick in the nads to get a 7.5 on a modern book. So that's why I say a 9.6. I'll take it all day long. And she. Oh yeah, and she was phenomenal. Oh yeah, you're right. Jenna Cha is pretty damn good. You are correct, sir. And the final book. Oh, wait a minute. Dwellings, being as badass as they are, they're coming out with a second printing with the first printing too. So how you like me now? There's a second printing of Dwellings right here. So different cover. And the final book is Scarlet Couture, the Munich File. There may have been a Scarlet Couture series before, I'm guessing, but it's from Titan Books. Titan's got some good stuff. You know, I think it's a British company, if I'm not mistaken. They got Gun Honey, which is TNA, but still it's good TNA. They got some other books too, like I think Conan which I ordered from my comic shop. I was going to get it from the shop today, but they only had one copy and it was damaged. But they're coming up with some good things from this British company.
And stationed in London, founded in 1981. I didn't know that.
London Calling. And there's some very nice B covers and A covers, and Des Taylor is doing one of those, and they have the endorsement of Mark Miller, who's that's good enough for me. So Mark Miller's doing the blurbs for him. This is a cool cover, and then this one is from Ken Lashley. So yeah, you got some mainstream talent doing this stuff here.
Lead Killer. Beckerman's a huge Ken Lashley fan.
Yes. Yeah, and Mojo mentioned earlier about that first run. Yeah, that first run at Cal Exit. I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm pretty sure that's the same guy that wrote Rogue State and Cal Exit. And I remember liking Cal Exit a lot. That got me into that whole idea of like it continued from the black and the white series. That was also from Black Mask. But man, I just
My favorite thing about Chaos and Comics comment is that he could be referring to a large number of shorts. There's not one short.
There's so many.
I don't know
so
which
many.
one. I don't know which one you're talking about. There's a few you're talking about.
That song by the Rolling Stones, my little TNA. My
Including
little
the
rock
one
and
with-
roll, yeah.
Including the one that had my tits and ass in it. It could be talking about-
That's right. Tits is tits, baby. Doesn't matter. Oh, well, wow. Well, looky here. We got to the end of another show, and man, this has been a blast, y'all. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. We ran a little bit long, but not
we
too
were
much.
popping tonight, man.
We were indeed.
When we go well over an hour, it was popping.
Yes, indeed. So, shout out to everybody, Chaos and Rude and Spicer and God, who else is there? D'Artagnan was here. I want to say.
Mojo, Debuzo snuck in here. Mojo, yeah, we had all
Staple
Damien
Spine.
here and Chris.
Staple Spine.
Damien and Chris were being degenerates together. John
Yes.
Stout, the homie. Yeah, we had Beckerman in here early. 80s guy was also in here. Phil's Treehouse. Check out Phil's Treehouse trivia. Definitely don't miss that. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Love this chat. Real rude. The homie came through. And I am sub to Real Rude now, so I'm locked in ready to go on that.
I am too. If I'm not, I'm goddamn I'm about to be sub to him. So oversight on my part. So yes, thank you all, and be sure to check out Circumstances on YouTube and on Instagram, and his fucking chill show on Tuesday nights. And my other comic son, S. Vaughn, Scotty Vaughn, he has his Comic Book Addicts on Monday, and he's the hardest working man in comic books. That's right. And if you got time, if you can stay up late on Sunday night, like some of us, check me out on a Comic Bookworm show where Naman will be and I will be talking. I know. I'm a night owl, so I'll be up. So, hey, I appreciate all of you all for coming by, and I will look forward to seeing you all next week. And, man, I this is just the greatest community in the world. Love this hobby. I love these folks. And have a great week, y'all. Enjoy your comics. I just doubled my slab collection, so I'm happy. It's all good.
And never forget, tits is tits, baby.
Tits is. And we leave you with that. Good night, all.